Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a video for you showing you how I got rid of rusty holes out of my barbecue right there, and how I brought my barbecue back to life. I'm so happy with this one and how it turned out that I needed to share it with you guys. I think you're gonna like this one. My outdoor kitchen is over 10 years old. It started becoming rusty, and the rust was creating gaping holes that were eating right through the metal. And I wasn't ready to do what I actually want to do. I have dreams of a beautiful whole outdoor living kitchen equipped with a brick oven and all. But that's for another time, not now. I was on a mission to buy a new barbecue because I had rusty holes in it. I searched and searched and I couldn't find anything I liked. So I wasn't ready to replace it. It wasn't happening. So I needed to see if there was a way that I can fix it and buy myself some time. And yes, there is. I did it. I was able to keep my barbecue and get rid of those embarrassing holes and actually made it look good. And I'm gonna show you how I did it right now in this video. Wait till you see at the end how incredible this turned out. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so that you're notified whenever there's a new video so you don't miss anything. Thanks. Make sure you stay till the end because I'm sharing another little quick tip that I did as a hack that you might want to do too to freshen up your barbecue. Only 3 steps, guys. You're going to prep, tape, and paint. Okay, here we go, and let's get started. First step is to prep the surface to get everything ready. You will need some kind of metal file for this. This file that I'm using is actually meant for wood, but they do say that you can also use it for this type of metal that I'm repairing. So instead of hunting for something else, I chose just to use this. But for you guys, I will link different ones in the description that you can choose that might work better for your project. Basically, you're roughing it up, smoothing out the sharp edges, and cleaning it up somewhat. Don't worry if bigger chunks come off, that's okay. Try to keep some of the outer edges around the hole still intact so that it has some kind of substance. After you finish filing, make sure you clean it up, brushing away any little metal pieces, any debris. I sprayed. This is what I had on hand. And then I made sure it dried completely. Step 2, taping. We're going to use a metal tape. This tape, it's an AVAC tape for ductwork. I usually have and prefer to use the plain one without this red printing on it, but this is what I have right now. First layer, we're going to cover the holes. If your holes are too big and there's nothing behind it, the first layer needs to be a mesh screen patch. They have self-adhesive ones, and then you put the metal tape on top of that. I'll also have a link for this in the description if you need it, but it wasn't necessary for me to use a screen for this project. I would have had to if the holes were any bigger. Rounding the edges seems to work best for camouflaging. I just love this tape. I seem to find so many uses for it. It's really nice to have on hand. After I covered all the holes, I ended up using a solid piece of tape to cover everything. I had a lot of little pieces of tape because I had multiple holes. And I wanted a smoother top surface so it wasn't as noticeable. Still cutting and rounding the edges somewhat so that it doesn't look as harsh. It just makes things look smoother with cleaner lines. Step 3. Now it's time to paint. Let's prep the surface for painting. Let's buff it out with some steel wool. I love steel wool. I use it for so many things. We're roughing up the whole surface so that the paint can adhere to it better and stay on longer. Protect the surrounding areas I used some cardboard and some painter's tape. Find a matching color spray paint for metal. Here I'm using Rust-Oleum Automobile Primer paint. And I needed a gray color to match my barbecue. So this is what I chose. Look. Can you guys believe this? How good does this look? Oh my God, I literally made rusty holes disappear. Unbelievable. Let this be a lesson not to be so quick to get rid of something just because it has gaping holes in it. Fix it. And you should wait to get what you really want. So until then, breathe some new life into what you already have. Oh, and here's another little quick hack for you that I did. There were red rubber grips that used to be around these knobs that got all brittle and disintegrated. And I couldn't replace them because they stopped making the parts. So I got some red electrical tape and I taped it up. Shh, no one will know. Well, except for you guys. Oh, and I did that a couple years ago and it's still holding up and looks good. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you're going to do a project like this, because I want to know. Until next time, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't done so already. Bye! Oh, there's plenty more life left in this barbecue after all. Gorgeous.